Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be doing something a bit different. When I usually do umamusume content, it will either be the Epithets series that I've always been doing or the gameplay videos with a few fun conditions here and there. But today, I'll be doing something a bit different than what I usually do. I'll be going through the epithets of the umas that I don't have, and I will be giving my opinions on it and where I think they would stand. I thought of this idea at night while I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, what would I feel about these epithets that I have never gotten before? And I couldn't get it like now because I don't have the umas, right? Because all this time when I'm doing the epithets videos and the series, I've been doing the epithets of the umas that I have already, or like I currently own. So that's why I was able to do their epithets. But right now, I can't do most of them, or I would say maybe half, because I don't have a lot of umas. And for me, when I play umamusume, I'm like a completionist. I do want to get every epithet because I know I can't stand in terms of like the championships and stuff, like the CMs. I'm not good at it. Getting good stats out of like, or getting high ranks of an uma, I can't do it. But for epithets, I somehow am able to achieve every epithet I've gotten so far, including the most hardest one in the game, Harurara. So I thought most epithets should be like more easier than Harurara's epithet, right? So that's why I also wanted to go through the epithets and the epithets of the umas that I don't have. So I have quite a lot of characters that I want to go through, and because the game doesn't want to give me the umas at all. And I would also be going through today the 3 new umas that are going to come out this month in global server. So without further ado, let's get started. The first one we have, and the first one you see on the screen, is Fuji Kiseki. Yeah, I kind of want this uma for quite some time already. When the ballroom one came out, I wanted the ballroom one badly. Okay, badly. Like, I've been getting 3 Seiyu Sky ballrooms and no Fuji Kiseki ballroom. Because, the game. Who doesn't know that this game's, but never mind. Let's not get into that. To be honest, I'll be getting her in a month. I mean, Fuji Kiseki, the original version. I'll be getting Fuji Kiseki in a month because I have like 27 star pieces left, and all I need to do is 27 legend daily races. Yeah, I can't do more than 3 per. I can't even do more than 1 per day. So it's gonna take 27 days for me to finish it, unless the daily shop can give me some, which I will be definitely grateful for. But I can't, so I just have to wait for a month. But at least I'll be getting a new character in a month. So hopefully, let's prepare ourselves, or let's prepare myself to get the epithet, right? So her epithet is called Enchanting Triple Crown. Win the make debut with a difference of at least 8 ranks. Win the Asahi High Futurity Stakes. Okay, I don't know how to spell that, but I don't know how to pronounce that, but sure. As the most popular. Okay, 4 races: Asahi High, Satsuki Show, Japanese Derby, and Kikuka Show. Holy shit! Wow, the first one, and we're already starting off with a bang. Wow. Okay, so for starters, the make debut race, which is the very first race, it's not hard. I mean, it is doable. I can say that it's doable. Is it tough? A bit. I would say a bit, because this is not like a front runner, or this is not like a pace chaser where I could like, front runner has good skills, right? That allows people to zoom past through, like Maruzensky. Yeah, Maruzensky is like one example I know that can like do very big lengths. But Fuji Kiseki, I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. But okay, she's a pace. Okay, I didn't see probably enough she was a pace. There is a chance, there is a chance. So I think this is still a bit harder. This is still a bit hard. Yeah. And then Asahi High, Satsuki Show, Derby. I think these 3 are pretty easy to get popular and win. Like, they're not the worst to come out of this. Okay, so not too bad, not too bad. I still can say that this is okay until the next one, Kikukasho. Now because it's triple crown, right? It's triple crown. It literally is written like right there, triple crown. So tough. It is tough. It is like a bit tough, I guess. And her long starts at E, which is a bit like not nice. It starts at E here. I mean, of course, you can use like legacies to boost that thing up, right? Yeah, it's just a bit more troublesome, I would say. But let's check her thing. Preferred position, okay. Yeah, I think I can take that. Race planner. Okay. So as long as you can get that long E up, you probably are able to get this done and over with. The only problem I think is the Kikukasho and the make debut with 8 lengths difference, because you can win the make debut, no problem, but the 8 lengths is another problem, So I feel that this is like a I'll give this a stat, skills and luck. So yeah, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10 in difficulty. Yeah, so I forgot to introduce the tiers. So there are 5 tiers in my tier list. 6, okay, 6. The first tier is easy, which is a score of 1 to 2. And then there's just need a bit of luck. The second tier, which is 3 to 4. And then the third tier is moderate, which is 5 to 6. Then stat, skills and luck is the fourth tier with 7 to 8. And then tough to get is 9 to 12. And ultimate is Harurara, basically. So I highly doubt that any Uma that I'm going to go through later is going to end up in ultimate. Okay, highly doubt it. And yeah, but if you want to know the tiers, basically, the higher the tier, the harder it is. But if you want to know the exact description, you can go and check the first epithet video that I did. Yeah, the epithet series. You can go and check that out, because I will go through I did go through in detail on what each tier is. And yeah, the scores are just like just to help me put in the categories. It's easier for me to find. I mean, so like this is a 7, so I think this is a stat, skills and luck. This is like the lower end of stat, skills and luck, because yeah, most of the races are pretty easy to win as popular now. It's just the make debut race is gonna be a bit hard. I'm giving it a 7 because she also has good recovery skills, right? So yeah, that's that, 7. So we'll move on to the next one. TM Opera O. Okay, so I also have 30 more star pieces to unlock this version, right? But I'm going for Fuji Kiseki first, because Fuji Kiseki is much... Okay, I wouldn't say much better, but I like Fuji Kiseki more than TM Opera O. So yeah. And Soa Tokoi, Nico Ni. Alright, let's go to our epithet. It is Centurial Overlord. Without losing any races in between, win at least 8 races including the Tenno Spring, Takarazuka Kinen, Tenno Autumn, Japan Cup and Awema Kinen. Okay, 8 races. You don't have to win graded, but I mean most of the races are graded, so but this gives a very small chance of letting you to go to pre-OP races, which is an easy win, 100%. So you can use that to your advantage. You don't need a fan count thing. You don't need anything else. You just need 5 races. You can do 3 of these races in the classic year, but of course the problem with the classic year is that you have to keep on the thing, right? Oh no, you can do 4 of these races. So okay, no, in fact, do with the exception of Tenno Spring, do every race in classic year, right? So it's easier for you to carry on. And then of course, if you look at career, this is the race, right? So you need to win Arima Kinen, you need to win a Takarazuka Kinen in between, a Tenno Autumn, a Japan Cup. Yeah, so there's 3 races in between here. You just need to win all the races plus the 3 races that are not included here, and then you win the Arima Kinen, and then you win the Tenno Spring here. This should be your last race. This should be your last race. Okay, but if you want to build up more stats to bring it down here, yeah, you can. But yeah, I prefer you do it in the classic gear. It's a bit easier, so that you can get it one shot and done with. Although yeah, it will kind of take time on your trading, but you know, at least there is the the thing here and there to help you. There's the flexibility for you to do it whenever you want. So yeah, just don't lose a race and you'll be fine. And you don't have to win graded races. You can win pre-OP races. Do you know how broken is that? That is like, that's an easy win, man. Okay, we have Speedstar. Amazing. Speedstar is an amazing pace chaser skill, okay? So overall, this is like a just need a bit of luck. I will give this like I'll give this like a 3, maybe a 3.5. Okay, there's a 0.5 out of nowhere, but I'm just thinking like this is not too bad. Okay, I'll give it a 4. Okay, because you need 8 races at the very least. So you do need to win a significant amount of races, I guess. But Mejiro Dober has 9, and that's worse. Like yeah, that's definitely worse. But okay, I think I'll give it like a 3.5 to a 4. It's not that hard. You can run her in pace 100%. Just run this woman in pace and you'll be fine. Okay, 3.5 to 4. I think I'll stick with a 3.5. So this is like just need a bit of luck, you know. Next up we have Narita Brian. Okay, a character that I don't have also, so you know, let's just get on with it. Medium, long, mile, pace, late. Okay, so like that. So let's go to the epithet. Monster in the Shadows. Win the Satsuki show with a difference of at least 3.5 lengths. Win the Derby with a difference of at least 5 lengths. Win the Kikoka show with a difference of 7 lengths. And win the Armakinan twice. Okay, win the Armakinan twice is not hard. Just win both. I mean, yeah, easier said than done, right? But I think at this point, it should be kind of easier to win Armakinan. So I'm not gonna, you know, take it there. And if you win the Kikoka show, you will definitely win in distance. Unless you don't have like enough like stats or recovery skills. You just need one recovery skill, I'm sure of it, and all you need is a bit more stats. So I don't think that's gonna be a problem right there. And yeah, the only problem here I would think is number 1, the Satsuki show. It is a small problem for sure. 3.5 lengths is not like super hard to get, so I think this is a small problem. Like, of course, maybe some runs you won't get it, but yeah, this can be a bit hard. The most hardest one I feel here is Derby with 5 lengths. And okay, this is purely based on the epithet itself. I don't know whether the story is gonna make it hard or not, right? Like special week, Daira Scarlet, winning tickets. These 3 Umas at the very least have their Japanese Derby buffed up opponents, okay? So that's why it's harder to get 5 lengths, okay? So I don't know whether the story is gonna make it harder, but I think 5 lengths is a feat in itself. Like, if this is not a long race, it's gonna be a bit hard. Unless, like, you know, Derby is like at the end of the career, then yeah, probably it's gonna be 5 lengths. It's gonna be quite easy. But 5 lengths in like the first few turns, like classic year first few turns, it's gonna be tough. It really is gonna be tough. You know, it's like halfway through, I think, but it's gonna be tough. And I don't like this because special week I have this exact thing, by the way, have it. And I don't know what special weeks one is besides that. I forgot, but we're not gonna go through it today. So yeah, I think this is this itself is pretty hard. Like, Derby is a killer race, like I've said in my previous epithet video, the latest one. You should go and check it out if you haven't. But the latest one, I said that Derby is a killer race, and I stand by that because a partial amount of the Umas have like a hard time winning the Japanese Derby in the story itself. But of course, if you run this in Trailblazer, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. So in Trailblazer wise, I think this is a very good epithet to like get in Trailblazer. But if you want to get it in UIA and Unity, it's going to be a bit hard. It's going to be a bit harder than it is. So and for URA, okay, for this one I will calculate in 3 different areas now because this one has a bit of a technicality, you know, here and there. URA I'll give it an 8, and I think Unity I'll also give it like probably a 7, probably, and then Trailblazer I'll give it like a 4. or 3. Probably 3. And I don't think it's that hard. So it's like 8, 7, 3, so it's about 6. Right? So 6 in between now, it's moderate, right? It's a moderate epithet to get. It's not tough, yet it's not that easy also, so you know, take it as you will, but as I once again say, I do not have an idea if the story opponent for Derby is going to be damn hard or not, but achieving 5 ranks in itself is pretty crazy. It's a bit hard. So yeah, I'll give it like the higher tier, like the higher part of moderate to the low part of stats using luck. So I'll give it like a 6.5. Probably a 6.5. Yeah, I'll give it a 6.5. Next up we have is Agnes Digital, the one that can run in both turf and dirt, mild and medium, pace and late. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, so her epithet is all around otaku, which is just winning a few races: Japanese dirt, Japan Dirt Derby, Mount Championship, February Stakes, Yasuda Kinen, Tenosho Autumn, and Arima Kid. Okay, I gotta admit, when I first read this epithet like a few months back, when she first came out, I thought, it should be okay. I did not like see the Arima Kinen senior at all. I was like, she's gonna get the epithet just now. Maybe it's like an easy or something, but no. Okay, here we have another one. Okay, we have another one. So obviously, this is medium, you're not gonna lose. This is mild, you're not gonna lose. This is mild, you're not gonna lose. This is mild, you're not gonna lose. Medium, this is not, you're not gonna lose. Long. Alright, so our Makina is long, as you know. But this is, okay, to be fair, this is at the very end. Do they force you to run? I don't think they do. No, they don't. So, you have to run this. So, because if it's a career race, they have more chance of letting you win. Because, you know, it's a career race, right? But this is not a career race, so, of course, you have to really depend on the legacies. And oh boy, man, I don't know whether the legacy is gonna give you shit. You gotta take a lot of longs, you know. This is basically Harurara all over again. But at least it's not fans. At the very least, it's not fans. I'm glad that it's not fans. It's just winning a race, right? But this is to the point where you can win the whole first few races, and then if you lose Arima Kinen, boom, bro. And this is like almost the end of the run, by the way. So if you lose this race, you can't. Okay, let me tell you how hard and why I think that this is absurd. Okay, number one, Arima Kinen Senior is not a goal race. Your goal race, your final goal race, or your final race that you need to win in Agnes Digital career is Tenosho Autumn, right? And even if you lose Tenosho Autumn, you can restart with an alarm clock, right? Because it is a required race for you to win. Arima Kinen is not a required race to win, right? So even if you lose, you can't restart the race. So number one, that's already very hard. Number two, she starts off with a G in long, whereas Fuji Kiseki starts with an E, so she still has a chance to win in B long. This starts in a G, so at most you can get up to C long, right? And with a bit of luck, your legacies can go up to B or A. Yeah, hopefully an A or above would be very good, but B is still doable. But A, because you need to win this race. You need to win this race. If you don't win this race, your run is ruined. And the third thing why it's hard is because it's at the end of the run. So you're already gonna spend a long time just for you to, if you fail at the Arima Kinen, you spend like 40 minutes building this Uma just for the epithet, and you wasted the whole 40 minutes because you can't win an Arima Kinen. You can't even restart the win, so it's like a bit hard. It's not even a bit, sorry, I'm not even talking about being hard, it's like very hard, right? So I would give this a tough to get, like a low tough to get. Like this is a 9. At the very least, this is a 9. Because you can win with a C, no problem. I think you can. It's just hard. It is hard, alright? Let us see what skill she has. Super stand. Okay, yeah, if she wants it late, I think this is fine. Medium straight away. Medium straight away is not relevant for not relevant for Arima Kinen. Lead the chart, not out, not good. So yeah, overall, I'm sorry. Overall, it's not easy. 100% not easy. The last time I checked, I thought it didn't contain Arima Kinen, but somehow it did now, and yeah, you know, that's crazy. I think I'll put this at it's either I'll put this at an 8 or I'll put this at a 9, because I think that C is still doable. It's not like it's a crazy thing, but really 9 out of 9. 8, like maybe I think like about 15 to 18 sparks of long on your legacies alone, by the way, to get to a C. So you need a lot of sparks to get to a C, and that's the only maximum you can get before inspiration for both heroes. So you just gotta pray that both inspirations gotta attack, like gotta give you at least one long. Okay, so I'll put this at I'll put this at an 8, because this is at the very end, so there is still a chance. Okay, one way. Okay, my advice is, if there's one way you could get this epithet, or like one way to find out if you're like okay with getting this epithet, is by second year inspiration. If you don't get another long and your long is still a C, I think your best chance is just to quit, because I don't think it's possible. Don't get me wrong, it's possible, but that is a good sign of quitting, unless you're up for a challenge. If you're up for a challenge, go ahead, don't carry along with it. But yeah, well, if I get this one, I think this will be a bit hard, but yeah, that's what I think. So next up we have fine motion. Okay, I think I'm going to slow on all of these, so I'm gonna go a bit faster. Alright, her epithet is Capricious Clover. My bad. Win the Shuka Show, Queen Elizabeth II Cup, and Arima Kinen Classic while being undefeated and most popular. Win the Shuka Show with a difference of at least 3.5 length. Okay, not too bad. Honestly, not too bad. Like, these three races are very close to each other, so not hard. I think this is like just need a bit of luck, like a 3. I'll give this a 3, because you still need to win by lengths, which I think this is still a bit hard by a sense. I'll probably give it a 4. Okay, I think a 3 is still possible. Like a 3.5. I'll give it a 3.5, right? So this is still just need a bit of luck. Yeah, because I think she has Speed Star, right? Yeah, she has Speed Star. I don't think this is hard. Like, it could be a bit hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you lose the Arima Kinen Classic, damn. There you go. Just restart the run, right? But other than that, I think the 3.5 lengths is also not too bad. So yeah, I think this is doable. This is 100% doable. So this is like a 3.5. Okay, fine motions, epithet 3.5. Amazing. Next up, we have Ines Fujin, right? And her epithet is called God of Wind. Win the Asahi High, Satsuki Show, Derby, and Japan Cup Senior as a fun runner. Reach 1,200 more speed and guts. Why? What? Guts? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry, this is a bit ridiculous, right? Like, come on. So you need like 2 speed, 4 guards probably. If you're running this in like some other, you probably should run this in Unity Cup, by the way. You should run this in Unity Cup. Don't run it in fucking Trailblazer. This is not gonna help you. Or maybe it does, because Trailblazer ignores all story stuff, you know. Just go straight to the race. So like that could help you too, but overall, the only hard part here is the guards. Trading 1,200 stat other than speed is a bit tough, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is still doable, but it's a bit tough. The last time we had 1,200 guards was Narita Brian, right? And even when I still managed to get the epithet like recently, my speed was not 1,200. My speed was like 1,001. So ouch. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's not. My God, why is there guards, man? So overall I think the races are not too bad. Okay, alright, the races are not too bad. The stat gains are the only problem. Yeah, and it's guts, just guts. Speed, I think it's 100%. As a front runner, your speed should be 1200. In fact, any Uma should be 1200 speed, right? So the guts is just a problem. And other than that, I think it's fine. So I'll give it like a. Because now it's easier to farm for stats. Like to get stats is much easier, especially in like Unity Cup. So I think this would be like a 5 or a 6. You know, I don't know which one I should give. I think I'll give it a 6 because training guards also, it's not like, I mean, training guards does give you speed, you know, so it's not too bad, but you know, I'll give it like a 6. Yeah, I'll give it like a moderate. I don't think it's that bad. A front runner should win these races quite easily because front runner is usually good. Alright, let me see her star first though. Speed Eater? What? What? Okay. Wild Wind. Okay, Wild Wind is not too bad, I guess. Alright, yeah, I think that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So yeah. Alright, there's Ines Fujin. Next up we have Admire Vega. Fun fact, one of my friends like this character a lot. So, alright, let's read the epithet. Writer star. Win Satsuki Show, Japanese Derby, and Takarazuka Kinen as most popular. Plays higher than TMO Pro O at least 3 times. Okay, TMO Pro O, Narita Top Road, and Mejiro Dober at least 3 times. Okay, so you need to win these 3 races, and I'm pretty sure the 3 of them appear at all these 3 races. So actually, I have no idea. I got no goddamn idea. But this is giving me King Halo vibes again. Oh man. First of all, winning the Satsuki Show, Derby, and the Kinen. Okay, maybe the Derby would be a problem. Like I said, I don't know the story for Vega, but I'm sure the Derby is gonna be a problem because there's TMO Pro and Mejiro Dober. You're gonna make them quite OP, right? So I don't know. That's just what I feel. But other than that, I think this is gonna be in the moderate tier, like around Mejiro Dober too. So maybe about a 5. I'll give it a 5. Okay, sounding from here is not hard because you just have to place higher than these 3 people 3 times. Place higher, you don't even have to win the race. You just have to win the 3 races that are required for you to win. But other than that, I think winning these 3 people, like, you don't even need to win the race if you're in like races with these 3. You just need to place higher. So if they get third, you just get second, man. If they get like, even if they get like 11th place and you get like 7th place, you're still higher than them. So you place higher than them. So that's easy, right? So yeah, that's fine. That's all good. I'll give it a 5. Okay, I'll give it a 5 or I'll give it a 4. I don't know if I should give it a 5 or a 4. I'm gonna assume that the Derby is hard in the story, so I'm gonna give it a 5. Next up, we have Inari One. Okay. A for turf, A for dirt. Wow, medium, long, mild. Not too bad. Pace, late, and not too bad, yeah. Straightaway spurt, so I think you should probably use this. Do we have straightaway spurt here? No. Oh, we do! Oh, and use and. No, don't even bother trying pace and late. Just use and. Alright, so Warlord from Oi. Win 4 G1 races on both turf and dirt terrain. So is this considered separately? Or is this considered as together? Okay, never mind, let's read the whole thing first. Win 4 G1 races on both turf and dirt terrain, including winning the Tokyo Daishoten Takarazuka Kinen Senior as a pace chaser, and winning the Tenno Show Spring and Arima Kinen as a late and closer. So you do need to have pace chaser. Don't get me wrong, you do need to have a pace chaser. And now that I'm reading it here, win 4 G1 races on both turf and dirt terrain. So I'm assuming both just need to have 4. You don't need to win 4 of each. Yeah. If I'm reading this right, it should be 4 turf and dirt. combined. Alright, let me try and get it a bit clearer here. 4 G1 races on both turf and turf. Okay, yeah, so because if they say separately, they'll say each. Right? So 4. And they really give you the 4 races right in your face. Tokyo Daishoten, Takarazuka Kinen Senior, Tennosho Spring, and Aoyama Kinen. So Takarazuka Kinen Senior as a pace chaser, yeah, just get all those like very generic skills, corner adapt, straightaway adapt, whatever that is, you know. Get all those skills first, and then you can use the ad at like Tennosho Spring. Okay, Tennosho Spring is before the senior year for Takarazuka Kinen, so I mean, of course, for Tennosho Spring, you had to buy all those like straightaway spurt, all those end closer good shit, like the Daring Strike from Mr. CB's read card. You know? So yeah, Tennosho Spring and Aoyama Kinen and Tokyo Daishoten can all be worn in end closer, so it's not that much of a problem. Takarazuka Kinen Senior as a pace chaser, it might be the only small problem here, but other than that, I think this is pretty like easy. Why? This is like the first easy epithet in this video. Holy shit! So I think I'll give this a 2. Like, they give you 4 races right there, straight up. Well, they're just giving you a free pass for this, right? It's 100% easy, unless they're telling you win 4 on both turf and dirt. Oh wait, this sounds very, very strange, alright? You know what? I'm gonna search that up and I'll let you know. Okay, so I am back from researching and I realize there's not much of a direct evidence that you know, like whether it can confirm my suspicions and stuff. So those who have Inari One, please let me know if I'm wrong or I'm right. But what I've gathered from my research is that you have to win 4 G1 races on both turf and dirt each. Okay. Another, you know, I don't know how, like, you know, I don't know whether this is true or not. Those Inari One players who have Inari One, please let me know if it's 4 on turf and dirt together combined, or 4 on turf and 4 on dirt. Okay, I'm just gonna assume 4 on turf and 4 on dirt. So in that case, I'll give it like a just need a bit of luck. I'll give it a 3. Okay, it's not hard, as you can and we're gonna assume by that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 turf already, 2 dirts here. Just take another 2 dirts from somewhere else and you should be fine to go. Next up, oh my god, next up we have Shakur. Okay, and yeah, haha, weak card, best weak card of the game. Okay, her epithet is barrier breaking genius. Win the Satsuki Show, Satsuki Show, Derby, and Kikuka Show. Okay, so the triple crown. Tennosho Spring, Takarazuka Kinen Senior, Tennosho Autumn Senior, and Aoyama Kinen Senior. Why couldn't they just put the whole thing in the whole, like, win all these races, state all of these? You don't have to put it in 2 points. I mean, just a small pet peeve of mine, but whatever. Reach 1,200 or more width. Okay, this is pretty decent, I'd say. I think it's pretty decent. It's not super hard. Okay, does she have she has a 30% in width. Okay, you slap a 2-speed 3 width 1 power card on that, you're good to go. If you want to be more safer a bit, you can slap like a 2-speed 1 stamina 2 width 1 power card and you're good to go. Like I said, good to go. So yeah, I think 1,200 more width. Like, everybody's training width these days, right? And it's not hard, especially because her width is like 30%. So honestly, I feel that this is not super hard compared to like people like Manhattan Cafe or like Mejiro McQueen. You just need to win these races. Yeah, I mean, of course, win these races is not going to be very easy and stuff, but you're training width along the way, you know, so it's not too bad. Of course, this is very this is confirmed like doable in Unity Cup, so I would say this is Unity Cup, but I think Grand Life also is much like a bit more possible, but don't quote me on that. I don't have the character yet, I don't know anything, so I'm gonna give this a Moderate. I'm gonna give this a moderate. No, I'm gonna give this a just need a bit of luck. I'm gonna give this a 4. Because I think Wisdom is still okay. Like, it is still tough to get. Don't get me wrong. It is still tough to get. But, yeah. Moonlit Flash. What's Moonlit Flash for? That's a very good question. On a straight? Oh, it's the higher version for Ankylosing straight rays. Alright. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. Kawakami Princess. Right? Yeah. Kawakami Princess. A few of my friends like this person, so whatever. A turf, A medium, A late, and 1 mile B. Alright. So inherit the memories of a parent who won the Takamatsunomiya Kinen. Okay, it's the sprint race basically, the late March sprint race. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm right, late March sprint race. And with the Japanese owned Shuka Show and Queen Elizabeth II Cup while being undefeated. So you can only do this in the classic year. Okay, her epithet is called Precocious Princess. Okay, I forgot to say that, but never mind. Okay, so how do I think of this epithet? The first part of the epithet can be gotten through like sprints or mile parents who ran through this sprint race. I think this is pretty doable. Second one is win the 3 races, and these are the 3 like better races to win. Japanese Oaks has Japanese Derby as its the harder version, so Oaks is the easier version. For Shuka Show, Tenno Show Autumn is the harder version, so I think Shuka Show is still easy. And Queen Elizabeth II Cup, I think that's also okay. Yeah, so you have to win this 3 while being undefeated. So if you lose any one of these races, it's gone basically. You just have to restart. But I think this is not too bad. I'm gonna give this a easy. I'm gonna give this a 2. Okay, this is pretty easy to get. Okay, I don't think this is hard. Like this, they give you the easier races already. Okay, just to remind you, I've never played the story for these Umas at all, so I don't know how hard they can be in the Umas, you know, in the Uma stuff. But you know, based on reading the epithet by itself alone, I think this is pretty easy. So this is a 2 for me. Next up we have Nishino Flower. Okay, I remember she was my first speed card. Okay, the sport card version. She was my first speed card, right? And yeah, I kind of wanted to get her, but it's okay. We'll have a lot of chances to get her in the future, I guess. I don't know. A for turf, A for sprint and mile, A for pace and late. Okay, her epithet is called Little Miss Prodigy. Inherit memories from a parent that did not win any G1 races. Okay, win the Hanshin Juvenile Fillies, Okasho, and Sprinter Stakes twice. Okay, earn a total of 100,000 fans within the classic class. Okay, this is not too bad. Okay, number 1, inherit memories from a parent that did not win any G1 races. Okay, just run a useless Uma whose like the first requirement in the career is winning 3,000 races, or yeah, you know, or winning 5,000 races. I can name 3 off the top of my head: Oguri Cat, Mejiro, McQueen, Kita-san, Black. Run any of these 3 people. Okay. For pace, I would say Oguri or McQueen. So don't run Kita-san because you're not running her as they're not running Nishino Flower as a front. So it's not much of a use to get that skill. You can run Mejiro, McQueen, or Oguri Cap and fail them because they are also much faster because they will end before classic year starts. So you don't have to go through so much. Next one is the Hanshin Juvenile Fillies, the Okasho, and the Sprinter Stakes. Okay, so these 3 races, I think they are not too bad. Okay, Hanshin Juvenile Fillies might be a bit difficult because since this is the very first G1 race, you're gonna come through, right? But this is a race. These 2, okay, but you better win first. They won't allow you to have alarm clocks if you come in 5th because they expect you to come place 5th or higher. So if you come in 5th, they won't give you an alarm clock. Just win. I don't think it's that hard. Okasho, okay, no, Juvenile Fouls, I think it's Fillies. I mean, it could be a bit hard, but it's not super tough. Okay, on a total of 100,000 fans. Okay, let's look at the career path. This gives you about 13k. This gives you about 18k. So these two alone will give you about 30k. About 30k, right? And then this will give you about maybe 20k, 50k. This will give you about another 18, 19, so it's about 68. So in between 68 here, you gotta have to raise something else, you know. My suggestion could be Yasuda Kinen. She's not a medium racer, so don't run in medium races. Like Yasuda Kinen is good enough. After that here, they would have the Mao Championship. So Mao Championship is 11k, so that's about 25, 26. And Yasuda Kinen is 13k, so that's about 25, so 26, about there. Like, I cannot remember. It's like 50k, both combined together, right? And you already get like 30k from here, so it's like 80k, and these two will give you 100k. So as long as you take both of those, I think you're good to go. You're good to go for this. So I think this is just need a bit of luck. This is a tree, okay? You need to win all of the races, by the way. All of the races, like in the classic gear, or G1 races, so it's easier. I mean, of course, you can take the G3 races and things, but they won't give you as much fans as G1, so I would rather take the G1s, right? And, of course, this juvenile fillies, you need to win one time. Okasho, you need to win one time. Sprinter Stakes is twice, by the way, twice. So you need to win both the classic and senior year for Sprinter Stakes, but, the only problem you should have is this one, the classic year, because they allow you to place third or better. So that's the one you gotta watch out for, because you need to get first on that, or else you're gone. Because even if the senior you didn't get, like you get like second or something, they will force you to restart because you need to get first. So, you know, overall, not hard. I'll give it a 3. Just need a bit of luck, okay? Not hard. Yaeno Muteki, okay? Let's go straight into Wheel of Steel, the Epithets. Win the Satsuki show without winning any tough G1s before Satsuki show. So you can't race Satsuki show. Okay. So you do have to. I don't think you have to win anything. You just have to follow the schedule, and you should be able to get that. Second part is win the Osaka High, the Yasuda Kinen, the Takarazuka Kinen, and the Arma Kinen senior year. So my suggestion is win all of these in senior year. That's my suggestion. You don't have to follow it, just win the senior year one. Okay? Or here's this. You can do the Yasuda Kinen in classic year, the Takarazuka Kinen in the senior year, sorry. Like you can, for Yasuda Kinen and Takarazuka Kinen, you can alternate swap them. So one can be done in classic, one can be done in senior. You don't have to do both in the same year. You can alternate them. Osaka High is senior, Arma Kinen senior is obviously senior. So yeah, these two you have to. Osaka High and Arma Kinen you have to do in senior year, but for the Yasuda and the Takarazuka races, you can swap them. You can like go classic and one classic, one senior. You know, it's not that hard. Reach 1,200 more power. Okay, this can also be a bit tough, right? Like, you know, 1,200 in the stat is not easy. So my advice, I think, is either put more power cards. I think you put 2. 2 is like the max. Okay, you can put like 2. You can put like 2 power, 2 speed, maybe 2 weight. No, you probably sometimes, if you're not playing in real life, you don't need the power card sometimes. So you can just do 2 power, 2 speed, 2 weight, and put most of it on stamina. Oh, okay, I see the problem here. Long E. Okay, I think you can get him to B. You can get her to B long. But other than that, okay, you need to have. Okay, yeah. This can be a bit hard. You need to micromanage this very well. Because this is power, by the way, but you're running it late, so I don't think. Okay, let's see, it's late, right? Or does she have pace stuff? It's pace because it's on is ramp up. Ramp up is good for pace. I mean, you can use it on late also. I'm not saying you can't, but look at all of this. It's all pace, so pace. So pace is much easier now, right? So pace is just, maybe you can put like 2 speed, 1 stamina, 1 power, and okay, so if you're running this in like Unity Cup, 2 speed, 1 Riko, 1 power, and I think 2 weight should be good enough. Because your speed also upgrades power, so yeah. And if you want also, by that means you should also get legacies that have power and also boost your long aptitude, right? So yeah, these are the things you have to take note. Okay, you have to kind of go out of your way for this one. This is like Fuji Kiseki also, same thing. It's a bit, you know, it's like you have to do a bit of work here, so it's not easy. I would give it like a 6. I'll give it like a moderate 6. You know? It's not that hard, but it's not super easy though. You can't just close your eyes and go through the way of whatever it is. You know, you have to do a bit of work here and there. So it's like a 6, or it could be a 6+1. You know. Okay, you know what? I might give it I'll give it a 7. Okay, I'll give it a 7. Okay, so this is just stat, skills, and luck. 7. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. Like, you do need to upgrade a bit more, but yeah, I'll give it a 7 for now. If I get this character, I will definitely try this. I do want to try this. This sounds a bit interesting. I don't want to see if this is possible or not. But yeah, this is Yaeno Muteki. 7. Stat, skills, and luck. The 4th tier. Next up we have Mejiro Dober. Okay, the man. I don't know. Man. I don't know if it's called a man hater or not, but whatever. Mejiro Dober. Cool hated beauty is an epithet. It's very fucking long. Win the Hanshin Juvenile Phillies as a late surger. Win the Oka Show as a late surger. Win the Japanese Oaks as a late surger. And win the Shuka Show as a late surger. Okay, wow. Just win these 4 races as a late surger and the most popular, okay? Win the Queen Elizabeth II Cup twice. And earn at least a total of 240 fans, okay? This is like just need a bit of luck. I don't think this is hard. This is not hard, okay? I'll give it like a 4. Because you do need to win some races, you know, and a lot of races. You do need to win a lot of races, so it's like, yeah, it's a bit, you know, it could be a bit hard. So I'll give it like a 4. Let's see, late surger, right? She should be run as a late surger. Why? What? Who uses that? I don't know. I mean, is this Kyoto? No, see, these are all Hanshin. Tokyo? There's not even a Kyoto, bro. It's just the only one with Kyoto. Oh, okay. So at least half of the races you need to win are in Kyoto, so it's not too bad, but I mean, really? I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, the fans don't even think about it, because by winning all these races, you're probably gonna get like, you know, at least 100k fans, and then the UI finale is gonna give you 70k fans, and from here, I think there is you can run like a Japan Cup or something. Oh, participate only. Okay. Can we chill? You can run Japan Cup, and it should be able to get you that easily. So I'll give this a 4. Just need a bit of luck. Mejiro Palmer. This is the one I really wanted to go through, okay? Because look at the epithet. I'm sure you will freak out, and I will. And those people who have it, I don't think you even want to try the epithet, right? Stormy Front Runner is the epithet. Raise your front runner aptitude to S. Yeah, you see what I mean? Win a G1 as a front runner while being the 4th most popular or worse. What? Win Tenosho Spring Takarazuka Kinen Senior and the Arima Kinen Senior as a front runner. Now, I would say that this, like, okay, let's take the first one, right? Okay, let's disseminate the epithet a bit here. Raise the aptitude for front runner to S. I don't know how lucky you're gonna get. There's just luck. There's just straight up luck. And then win a G1 front as a front runner while being the 4th most popular or worse. Okay, this would have been easier if they before the Unity Cup and UI upgrade. Now it's gonna be tough as shit, because now you're gonna be able to get a lot of good stats, and you could tell me like, Noah, you could just ignore those like good upgrades and go for the shittier upgrades. But you won't feel good about it, right? You won't. So what's the point? Right? The whole point of training an Uma is to get better stats for your Uma. You're just running shit all over it. Well, you know, you're trying to be like... Okay, so my advice here is to run Hopeful Stakes. Okay? That's your very first G1. Medium. And you don't have to train so good for it. You just have to keep increasing it. Like it's gonna be hard. Like 100% for sure. It's gonna be hard. I can imagine that this is gonna be a real hard problem. Imagine doing a downgrade for your Uma is the problem here. It's absolutely crazy. This also means you have you could use the mood down as an excuse, but oh man, my burping is crazy. But as I said, fourth most popular or worst, yeah, that's not great. The last part don't need to care about. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this at 9. This is tough to get. I'm gonna put this. This is my second tough to get. Okay, I'm gonna put this as a 9. I think I said Agnes Digital was also 9. Yeah, both of these are 9. Why? This is so bad. Why would you have a downgrade in your epithet? Like, what's this, man? I hate this epithet so much. If I get her, well, let me tell you, the epithet run is gonna be tough. Okay, next one, Satono Diamond. I spent 110 pools on her just to get none of it. Okay, amazing, right? Amazing game, amazing gacha. Her epithet is Gem of Dreams. Inherit memories of her parents training S rank or higher. Okay, this sounds pretty easy. So win 4 races. Win the Kikukasho, Tennosho Spring, Japan Cup Senior, and the Armakinnen twice. This is pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a 3. This is like a... Okay, I'll give it a 4. There's like 4 long races. Okay, Armakinnen is not considered a really long race because it's not that bad. Kikukasho and Tennosho Spring can be a bit hard. So let me see her. I think light race. Okay. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's okay. And then Japan Cup Senior year, I think that's fine. Are they all in the career path? You don't have to like take it out. Okay, this is in the career path. This is in the career path. This is in the career path. No, this is not. This is in the career path. Okay, so you have to win the Japan Cup Senior. You have to go and pick it out yourself. So. Okay, that's not the problem. The problem here is just like it's okay. It's not too bad. I'll give it a 4. Okay. Gem of Dreams is a 4. So this is just need a bit of luck. Because the memories of a parent with training rank S, I mean, you probably can get an S rank these days. It's not hard. Even if you can't get it, you can go uma.moe to find the S rank parents. Okay, S rank and higher. You get SS, SS plus, S plus, UG. More than that, whatever, I think it's easy. So yeah, let's not get into that. Mejiro Ardan. Okay, hey, oh my god. Alright, so she's tough, medium, and pace with a chance of Mao. Oh, hopefully we don't get to run any long, okay? Win the Derby and the Autumn and the Tennosho Autumn twice. Okay, doesn't seem so bad yet. Enter every race with a mood or level of perfect. Another RNG. Great, I love RNG. And don't fail a single training. Alright, the epithet's called Unbreakable. I keep forgetting to go through the name of the epithet, but it's fine. So first off, when you think the races are not that hard, okay, I don't know. Okay, let's go again. The Derby. I don't know whether the story race is gonna be hard or not. Hopefully not, but I'm just gonna go through based on what I feel on the race itself, which is okay, not too bad. So yeah, the Derby and the Tennosho Autumn twice. I think it's okay. It's in here, right? Oh no, you had to Tennosho Autumn. Oh, Okay. Get this, please. Get this. I don't know what's the alternative objective. Like, I really got no idea. But yeah. I don't know what's the alternative objective. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna check it out today. Or maybe I am, because I do want to see what the alternative. Okay, I'll be right back here then. Okay, I just read about it, and yeah, my god, my nose. Anyway, the alternative objective is very easy. You get to choose the objective, so it's not too bad. You can, I mean, choose the one that's obviously the one that you need to get the epithet for, right? Don't choose Kikukasho. Look at her longer. I mean, you could, but do you want this epithet? If you do, just choose the Tension Autumn, right? Don't fail a single training is basically don't try your luck with training. Don't gamble. If you fail, I don't know, man. Okay, failing with is also considered a fail, okay? As long as the training, you press the training and it says fail, that's it. You don't have to do anything, okay? So don't waste your luck. Just go the safe way. Don't have enough energy, just rest or recreation. I think the hardest part of this is just enter a race, enter every race with a mood level of perfect. I think this is very RNG. Like I said, I don't know what mood down event she has, but like each Uma has at least, I think, 2 mood downs. I think. So do not, and I repeat, do not do anything risky to lower that. And even so, there might be just random events that will just pull it down. So just pray that shit doesn't come out before your race, you know, or not. You can say goodbye to it. So I think this is a 5. I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a moderate, because that's just the RNG side, and other than that, the rest is not too bad. So I'll give it a 5. It's not bad. Only when I get it do I know whether it's gonna be hard or not. But other than that, I think it's a 5. Oh my god, we are left with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Umas. Alright, wow, it's been quite a long video, I guess. Bamboo Memory. Her epithet is Embodiment of Dreams. Participate in at least 23 graded races. Oh my god, is this my shower again? Oh no. Oh my cats, not right shower. Okay, next up is Ring 4 races. Yasuda Kinen Senior, the Takawazuka Kinen, the Sprinter Stakes, and the Mao Championship. I think the only thing you have to take note here is the Yasuda Kinen Senior. Yeah, okay? That's the one you have to win. Because Takawazuka Kinen, Sprinter Stakes, and Mount Championship have, like, they appear in both years, okay? And even if you lose in the classic years, for these races you can participate in the senior years. And the best part, they consider towards your 23 graded races. So, yeah. Overall, this epithet, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but well, you have to increase your medium spark. Your medium spark has to be increased. But other than that, I wouldn't say this is hard. This is like rice shower difficulty, but it's not super hard. You do have to like race a lot. 100% you have to race a lot. But with short, mild, and medium races, I think there is like, it's not too bad. Just run 2 races, rest. Run 2, maybe train. Run 2 races, rest, and do that. So every 4 races you have, there should be 1 turn of your training, 1 turn of resting. Alright, you don't have to follow exactly that, but that's how I would kind of do it. Based on this, I'll give it a 6, because 23 graded races is still a lot. You still have to go out of your way to race a lot. You participate, yes, participate. You don't have to win it, but you have to win 4 races. Alright, so, you know, just take note of that. And yeah, I think this will be a 6. See how, if I could do this, if I get Bamboo Memory, hopefully. Next up, we have Mejiro Bright. Okay, before that, I would like to say that the previous one, I would say that Bamboo Memories one, I would say that it is a 6, it's a moderate, right? Okay, never mind. Let's go on to Mejiro Bright now. And this is stress-free stayer. Inherit memories from parents carrying the Mejiro name. Win at least 4 G2 or G1 races with a length of 3,000 meters or more, one of them being the Tennis Short Spring, and earn at least 240,000 fans. Alright, let's go and look at oh, you're 100% getting the 240,000 fans. You're 100% getting it. So just add a Japan Cup on it and you'll be fine. Win 4 G2 or G1 races with a length of 3,000 meters or more, one of them being the Tennis Short Spring. Okay, so Tennis Short Spring is one. Kikuka Show is another one. Stayer Sticks is one more. And you just need probably one more race here that's 3,200. So there's 3 here for you. Just find one more out of the way and you should be fine. It's not hard. Inherit memories from parents carrying the Mejiro name. You can get Palmer is a front. McCreed is a pace. Is Adrian? Adrian is pace also, right? So not too great. There's one more Mejiro that I'm seeing to forget. I cannot remember, but let's just pick one of these Mejiros, man. Just not Mejiro Palmer will do. I think pace is still fine. Like, you're not running in pace definitely, but the skills should be fine except for Mejiro Palmer's skill. I don't think Mejiro Palmer's skill is good for Bright, so don't do that. But other than that, I mean, if you have no other options, Palmer is also a Mejiro technically, so just go ahead and take that. So yeah, overall, this epithet is not hard. I would give it like a 3. Just need a bit of luck because I think the long races are still a bit tough, but they're not that tough anymore. So yeah, I'll give it a 3. Okay, so you don't even have to win the Kikuka Show, by the way. You can find another like a G2 or G3 race for that, and you'll be set for life. You know, you'll be set for this. So that's why it's like a 3. You just have to win Tennis Short Spring and that's it. Don't have to care anything else. You'll get that 245,000 fans very easily, right? And the last one of the current global release, Copano Rickey. Okay, I wanted to get this character too. I spent like 90 pools on this. Not even a single 3-star. Amazing. Talisman of Victory is an epithet. Win 11 or more dirt G1s, okay? And have a mood of perfect in all races and complete the career. Alright, you know what? I am kind of interested to see the races. Alright, so let's go see races. So we need dirt, right? So dirt. What is hers? She can do sprint if you put sprint to it. So I'm gonna include sprint, alright? And G1. Just G1 alone. So okay, let's not put sprint here first. So sprint, because sprint has not much also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so you probably have to win most of it. Okay, so there's dirt here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 here. Oh fuck, I just said it. Never mind, 7 dirt races. So you just have to pick 4 more dirt races from here. I mean, you can pick this definitely, 100%. I don't know what else she has. Well, she has nothing before Chapman's Cup, so I think you can take Dirt Derby. No, this is doing. No, don't take this. Take this, Nambu High, and then you can take the GBC Classic or something. Like either this or this, either one of them. Alright, so don't need to think so much about it. Just go with the flow. And then after that, you can take the Tokyo Dice Shoten. If I'm not wrong, yeah, you could. Or you can take this. No, there's so much races for you to choose from. So I'm not particularly worried you can't do this. It's doable. It's 100% doable, right? The second part is have a mood of perfect in all races. Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna be a problem. That one, who knows? I heard Feng Shui for this character has like a lot of like, you know, mood down. Let me see. 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. 4 mood downs. Alright, alright. Most people have like 2 or 3. This one has 4. This one is right shower standards of event that give horrible mood downs. Alright. Okay, so my final verdict of this epithet, Talisman of Victory, I'll give it a 6. It is moderate 6. So it's the higher part of moderate tier. Because she has 4 mood down events. Like, I mean, it doesn't appear often, but still, you know, it might just happen. And 11 or more, okay, I think I'll give it a 5 instead. Like, I refuse to believe thing will always happen before a race. I refuse to believe it, so I'll give it a 5. So it's the lower tier of the moderate, okay? Like I said, I do not know if there's any like things that I should take note of. But yeah, I think that's it for the released ones. So now we're gonna take a look at the 3 unreleased ones. It's already been 1 hour of recording. It's absolutely crazy, right? That's how many Umas I don't have, man. Sad life. Alright, first up, Yukino Bijin. Alright. So she's gonna come out about 3 days later from my recording. So August 5. In my time, it's gonna be August 6. So yeah. So A for turf, B for dirt, Mao medium A, pace A. So her epithet is, okay, this is not accurate. I don't know what the English one's going to sound like, but we're going to call it from here. Yukino Bijin's epithet, okay? We're just going to call it that. And I'm not going to call it the name because I don't know whether the name's going to be that. Alright, wait. I burped again. Win a graded race held in Morioka. Win the Oka Show, Japanese Oaks, and Shuka Show. And earn at least 320,000 fans. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, we have Japan Cup. So win both years of the Japan Cups, and you should be getting these fans pretty easily. For the race, I think these 3 are pretty decent. They are not hard races. You know, they are the easier versions of their other counterpart races. So it's not that bad. And then after that, win a graded race in Morioka, which includes these races, just any race of this. You don't have to be a G1, but obviously a G1 would be better. So MC Nambu High is definitely your aim. But if you want to do something else, you can do Mercury Cup. But this happens during summer camp. So don't do this. Do MC Nambu. It's the one that is outside of your summer camp. Because your summer camp is usually used for those like training, so don't try to use it for race unless you really have no choice. But other than that, this is like a 2. I wouldn't even say it's a 1, it's a 2. Yukino Bijin's epithet is pretty easy, it's a 2. Okay, dirt B, I'm sure you still can win the dirt race. It's not hard, okay, it's not hard. 100% you still can win, so it's a 2. Alright, next up we have Seeking the Pearl. This will come out in mid-August. I'm not pulling for her, so whatever it is. Turf A. Okay, I mean turf or dirt. I don't know. Sprint Mao A, pace late A, and B. Okay, so Shining Like a Pearl. Okay, now we're gonna say Seeking the Pearl's epithet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races to win. Alright. What's Sprinter Stakes? Oh, Sprinter Stakes is the 1,200 meter, right? Yeah. Okay. Win the Oka Show, NHK Mao Cup, Japanese Oak Shuka Show, Takamatsu no Miya Kinen, Takatsu no Miya Kinen, and Sprinter Stakes Senior. This is like a 2. This is just like a 2. Hey, no way, it's just winning races, bro. It's not hard. It's not hard. Winning races is not that hard. Like, these races are not like genuinely hard. They are just like easy races, man. 2. I'll give it a 2. Okay, this is an easy 2. Easy tier 2. Alright, don't even, if you are Seeking a Pearl fan and if you are a Yukino Bijin fan, you're gonna like getting the epithet, man, because it's way easy. Alright, and the last one we have is Aston Machan. Okay, I am considering to pull for this, not a lot, but I'm gonna pull for it, like a few, and see how it goes. Right? She's gonna be released at the end of August. So A for turf, A for sprint, A for front and pace, And I do want to buy her because she has groundwork. She's a very good front runner, I heard. Very good front runner, so I'll take it. Epithet is Immortal Machan, or we're just gonna call it Machan Epithet. Win the Sprinter Stakes, okay? Win at least twice against both Daiwa, Scarlet, and Vodka. Earn a total of at least 320,000 fans and complete the career having cleared all objectives. You need to find out where Daiwa and Vodka racers at, but other than that, they are most probably in mild and medium races. Do not go to long races. Do not go to long races, okay? Medium races, you probably won't get it, so mild. You just have to go mild races. Find them in mild races. They should appear in mild races, okay? Other than that, 320 is a bit hard. Why? Because this is just sprints and mild. You won't get a medium, okay? And there's no reason for you to put a medium. No reason. There's absolutely no reason, right? Just race in many G1, mild, and sprints as you can. It should be enough for you to get 320. Should be. So I would say this is like a 2.5 though. But okay, you know what? I'll give this like a 3 because 320 fans could be a bit tough. But we'll see if I can get her and try the epithet out. I'm leaning towards a 3 more than a 2 because the 320,000 fans is still a bit hard, and you need to complete career. Complete career is not really a bad thing, but the fan count is gonna be a bit tough. You know, it is gonna be a bit tough. Like I can see from here, there's not much races to go for. So okay, if you're really desperate, like desperate, you're really desperate, which I think, yeah, you probably need. If you're desperate, you probably would need to take a medium legacy in. Okay, you probably do, because 320,000 by sprints and miles are not gonna cut it, man. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna cut it. Okay, the other mile and sprint races, there are G1s, there are turf, not the turf by the way. It's just Mao Championship and Yasuda Kinen, and then we have a Victoria Mao. That's it, right? Yeah, because you're not dirt, you can't really race much. You can win Mao Championship on both years, Yasuda Kinen on both years. Okay, wait, this is like 15. This is another 15. This is about 25, so that's about 40. 12 is like 25, so 65, 90 plus this is about 27k, this is 170k. So if I take both Yasuda Kinens, that would be about 27, like about 50k. So it's about 180. I'll give it 180, okay? Plus 2 Mao Championships, which will give me about 30k each. So it's 240. Okay, it is doable. It is doable with sprints and miles if you race on both Mao Championships and Yasuda Kinens and win the URA finals. And of course, there are these two to help you in case you are missing a bit. So otherwise, I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 because you have to win every race possible. You can't just lose. Okay, so you gotta win. You have to win. Wait, is the Sprinter Stakes in both also? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm not missing on anything. So it's a 3. I'll give it a 3. Just need a bit of luck, okay? Yeah, and oh my god, that's it. Oh, woo. That's it for the Umas. For the epithets of the Umas that I don't have. Obviously, I would want to get most of these Umas. I'm hoping. You know, even though I don't really like some of them, but at least if I get them, I'm able to get the epithets, you know. So, and I'll be able to create more new epithet videos, right? And thank you for watching, like me doing this stupid idea. I know it's a bit long because I don't have a lot of Umas, right? And alright, to give you a very nice, you know, I'll spoil you on the next epithet video I'm doing. Tamamo Cross, Sakura Chiono O, Sweep Tosho, and Current-chan. These are the 4 I'm doing. Next video, yeah, and I haven't gotten started on it yet because I do want to train a bit for the CM that's upcoming, the 3rd CM. So I'm training my Oguri cap. Right now, my Christmas Oguri cap, but I don't know how it's gonna go, but I know my CM's gonna be sucky as it is. But other than that, thank you for watching, and you know, thank you for sticking around. 1 hour plus video. I know it's tough, but yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next epithet video. Okay, if you like, sorry, no, I've gotta shamelessly plug my shit here. So if you like this kind of like epithet videos, you want me to do more next time, which I probably would, maybe. If you want me to do more epithet stuff or more umamusume content, you can subscribe to the channel, you know, press the subscribe button and like the video. Let me know in the comments if you like want me to do any ideas for umamusume game, for the game itself. You know, I don't mind, because you know, the game is pretty fun, honestly. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around, and yeah, see you in the next epithet video.